If you need unlimited domination, clutch time, or anything else grinded, make sure you hit up Rose NBA on Twitter for quick, safe, and reliable grinding services. Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be ranking the top 10 best players in NBA 2K23 MyTEAM, regardless of position, regardless of price, regardless of anything. These are the top 10 players that I believe are in the game right now, and the types of guys that I think can be centerpieces to your squad. Team players that you should try to build your team around. Most of these guys are auctionable. A couple of them are not. A few of them are reward cards, but overall, this is an incredible list of the best players in the game, and I think most of these guys are guys that you should be trying to get in your lineup, if at all possible, to really make your team as good as possible. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 8,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day and would really appreciate your support if you haven't already, if you do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it and start off with number 10, which is going to be Kevin Garnett. I really like KG a lot. The more I use KG, the more I like him, to be completely honest. I know he's been out for a while, but I think he is an elite level card. He's my backup power forward on my God squad. 6'11" with a 7'2" wingspan gives him that great size that I like out of a power forward. He's kind of a tweener as well. He's got the athleticism to guard shorter, smaller, more wing type players at the power forward position, guys like James Worthy or Kevin Durant or guys like that. Hey, you know, he's only got a 73 3 ball, but he's got some good shooting badges already, can get slippery off ball, can shoot the three at a pretty high level. He's got a solid release. He's a great all-around defender, super versatile, elite on the interior, 90 driving dunk, 80 standing dunk, really good defensive badges, especially half anchor, interceptor, post lockdown, and rebound chaser, but every badge in some tier and most of them on gold or half. He's just very versatile, very good, plays really well in the interior. I know his release isn't the fastest in the world, but it's super smooth, super consistent, and super easy to green, and it's definitely not super slow either. And while he doesn't move great with the ball in his hands, that's really his only flaw. He does a ton of things incredibly well at the power forward position, and I just think he's a perfect tweener type card at the power forward position who can guard the bigs, can guard the wings, has the size to mash on the interior, and the athleticism to go around slower players. Just incredibly versatile and incredibly good. Earns him a spot in the top 10. At number 9, we got Ron Artest, who, while he does not have a spot on my team anymore, and I'll explain why later, or y'all will see why later. He's 6'6" with a 6'9" wingspan at the shooting guard position, so he's got pretty decent size, but he's got a great player build, 4 out of 5 hotspots, 6 hoffs, all defensive, including challenger, clamps, and glove, which are 3 of the best hoffs in the game. Elite defensive stats on the perimeter, but also really good on the interior, high interior. He's even got silver anchor, which is a huge badge. I know it's not on gold even, but having that at all is really important for a shooting guard, especially for a guy who's going to play the lock. 89 shot 3, 60 standing dunk is more than enough to get standing dunks. Already has good finishing badges like gold bully, fast twitch, limitless takeoff, and posterizer. Really good shooting badges, great playmaking badges, even a silver handles for days. He's got good sigs with Trey dribble style, Donovan size up, KD escape, and Lillard behind the back. One of the better releases in the game right now with that Fultz lower, Rudy upper, and release timing on quick. He's just super versatile, super good, amazing defender, can create his own shot. He's got good size, super versatile defender, athletic, just a really, really good card. And yeah, I have him at number 9. At number 8, we got the only PG on this list right now, and that's going to be John Wall. I love myself some John Wall, and while my John Wall is pretty darn souped, I have like 6 extra Hall of Fame badges on him. Even as a base card, he's incredible. 6'4" with a 6'9" wingspan is elite size for a PG. He's got an amazing player build, Hoff, fast twitch, acrobat, fearless finisher, clamp breaker, floor general, and pogo stick. Really good defensive badges as well, even with no anchor. He's got a little bit of interior defense, especially with his size at PG and his player build, but a great perimeter defender, incredibly fast, really good shooter, and obviously an incredible slasher on the interior. Super versatile card, super good, needs bailout, could get a couple of the badges as well if you want to add those to him, like a guard up, things like that. What he does incredibly well, number 1, is have one of the best releases of any point guard in the game. John Wall release is already really good. On quick, it's even better. He also moves very, very well, and he's an incredible slasher, right up there with guys like Russ as the best slashing guards in the game. But coupled with a super fast release and super versatile, super good defense, including the ability to guard on the interior better than almost any PG in the game, I think he's the best point guard currently in my team, and he comes in at number 8 on my list. At number 7, we got Hakeem Olajuwon, and while I love Hakeem, he has one kind of questionable-ish thing that I would say is not insane, that kind of hurts him. I say that. It's not honestly, ignore what I'm even saying. He really doesn't have any significant flaws right now. He's 7 foot with a 7'3" wingspan. He's got a little bit of speed. He can shoot the ball. He's a versatile dunker. He's an incredible all-around defender. Good Hoff badges like masher, post spin, catch, corner, and Anchor, versatile defender, can get quick first step, already has bailout, can get break starter, very good shooting badges, especially even having that bronze limitless range just to extend his range a little bit is really nice. Obviously a dominant interior player, and I was going to say his release is not incredible, but honestly it's much better than his release has been in previous years. I don't think it's all that slow, and I green incredibly consistently with Hakeem. I green a lot of lightlies with Hakeem is something I've noticed. I feel like I green a lot more lightlies with him than I do with other cards, and that may be because of the half catch and shoot, half corner specialist, and him having that high 3-ball rating in as a 90 at the center position. I feel like I green a lot of lightlies with this card off the catch and shoot. So even though it's not the fastest release in the world, it is much faster, or definitely faster than his release has been in previous years, and it's much easier to shoot with him with how good his shooting stats and badges are this year. He's super versatile, super good. Not in my opinion the best center in the game, just because he doesn't quite have the size, I think, or defense of the best center in the game, but he is still an amazing card at number 7. At number 6, we got LeBron James, of course, is going to earn a spot pretty high on the list pretty much at any time in any 2K, just because he always has a great card, and that is no different this year with this Pink Diamond Nightmare LeBron. Coming in at 6'9" with a 7-foot wingspan, being able to play small forward or power forward. Do think he's better at the small forward, but Huff Bully, posterizer, fearless finisher, quick first step, chase down artist, and interceptor. Solid gold defensive badges as well. Even a bronze anchor, silver brick wall are nice to have as well. He shoots the ball really well. He's got a bronze limitless range, which again, extending that range a little bit, just like with what I said with Hakeem, is super nice. He's incredibly fast, really good shooter, great dunker, and super versatile defender. He's got a much improved release this year, and while his movement is not insane, he's just a really versatile, really good card at small forward. Obviously going to have insane dunking animations and amazing defensive animations, as well as an elite player build. One of the best small forwards in the game, and Braun is a top tier card. At number 5, we got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, who I do believe is the best center currently in my team. Kareem is 7'2". I believe he's got like a 7'7" wingspan or something like that. No, only 7'5". I say only, but he's got a 63 ball, which sounds really low, but we'll get to that in just a second. Let's talk about all the other things he does really well first. First of all, he's one of the fastest bigs in the game. 88 speed and excel is incredible. Half bully, half masher, half rise up, half anchor, box out beast, and brick wall. With his height and his interior badges, he is one of the best interior players in the game. Coupling that with elite speed, even silver clamp breaker, quick first step can be upgraded to gold. And then I know he's only got a 63, but this year you add a shoe, you get catch and shoot, claymore, slippery off ball on him, you get floor general boost, you get dimer boost, you get coach boost. He is a knockdown shooter online. I green super consistently with Kareem, and even though his release is not as good as it's been in the last couple of years, it has been changed. It's still honestly very solid, very smooth, and very easy to green. I am a very consistent shooter with Kareem. With him just having a few extra gold badges and a 3-point shoe, I find that he can green incredibly consistently, which coupled with his elite athleticism, his amazing size, and his dominant interior play on both ends of the court makes him a top 5 card in my team for me right now. At number 4, we got Jimmy Buckets. Jimmy Butler, I do believe, is an incredible top tier card. 6'7" with a 6'8" wingspan at the shooting guard position is really good size, coupled with an elite player build, very good speed, excel, and speed with ball, decent dunker, good shooter, and an incredible defender with 10 Hall of Fame defensive badges, which is ridiculous. Also half bully, gold limitless takeoff, and posterizer. As a trophy case card, he can get any badge added as well, which means you can add a rise up, an agent 3, a limitless range, a clamp breaker, an unpluckable, and anchor. Badges like that are phenomenal on this card, and I just think he's so good. Catch and shoot, his release looks weird, but it's smooth and easy to green. He leans back weirdly, which I'm sure many of y'all know, and his sigs are not insane. They're just kind of decent, but he's an elite level defender. He's got the normal fade. He's my starting shooting guard right now, and he is my lockdown defender. And while I don't think he's the best shooting guard in the game, we'll get to who I do think is the best shooting guard in the game right now, he still starts for me because I feel like he fits my lineup perfectly and is an elite level lock. He's my lock in my starting lineup. I feel like he can guard incredibly versatilely as well, especially once he gets anchor, being able to guard 1 through 4 and even compete against the 5s. Jimmy's a dog. I think he's one of the better cards in the game, and I think he deserves a top 4 spot. At number 3, we got another trophy case opal. It's going to be Anthony Davis, AD, who I did think was the best card in the game here until the last couple weeks. 6'10" with a 7'2" wingspan, kind of like KG. He's got that tweener size where he's got the size to compete against tall centers and big men, but he's also got the athleticism to compete against the shorter guys, both defensively and then offensively, have mismatches against slower guys or shorter guys. He's just that perfect tweener at power forward. 4 out of 5 hot spots, 15 hoffs, include key ones like fast twitch, posterizer, post spin, claymore, break starter, anchor, chase down, interceptor, menace, pick dodger, pogo stick, post lockdown, 95 interior, an 89 block, 80 steal, 84 perimeter and lateral quickness, 87 speed and excel, which is incredible, 85 standing and driving dunk, 85 shot 3, can get any badge, meaning badges like limitless takeoff, limitless range, and agent 3 if you want to, because he's got the normal leaner as well, clamp breaker, quick first step, cap, glove, challenger, things like that. You can add a ton of amazing badges to this card. He has the normal leaner. His release is already very good. I would say it's better than KG's, and I like it a ton. And he also even moves well. MJ dribble style, Kobe escape, good dunk animations. He is so versatile and so good. The best power forward currently in my team, in my opinion, Will. Assuming you're playing one other guy at small forward, who we'll get to in just a little bit. But AD's a starter on my squad. I think he's a god, and I think he deserves a top 3 spot. At number 2, we're going with the brand new Ricky Davis. Ricky Davis is he's one of only a couple of cards in the game that you can actually run your offense through at a truly elite level. 6'7" with a 6'10" wingspan, hotspots from 4 out of 5 spots, 6 hoffs include posterizer, amped, deadeye, clamp breaker, quick first step, and volume shooter. He's got gold bully, limitless takeoff, gold agent 3, blinders, catch and shoot, claymore, guard up, limitless range, handles for days, bailout, killer combos, challenger, clamps, pogo stick, silver glove and interceptor, no anchor, and typically that would be annoying. But he's a solid defender. He's got good speed. He's got good shooting. He's got good dunking. Like, he does everything at a super solid level. But you would look at this card stats and badges wise, you'd be like, I mean, he's a very good card, but I don't think he's a top 2 card in the game. The reason you're wrong is because he's got amazing 6. MJ dribble style, but T-Max size up, one of the best size ups in the game. PG size up escape, probably the best size up escape currently in the game. You can combo together super well with him. Lillard behind the back is the best behind the back in the game. And then an elite release. Seth Curry low base is already really good, but Oscar Robertson upper is one of the best uppers in the game. And it's on quick timing. He's a elite slasher. He is incredibly good and incredibly versatile. A guy who can create his own shot at a level that only he and the guy who's at number 1 can do. And then also is an elite slasher, a very capable defender, good size at the 2. And while I'm bringing him off the bench currently simply because he's not the lock in my starting lineup, I like to have a lock on both my starters and my bench, as well as a primary ball handler in both those areas, and he's the primary ball handler for the bench currently. I still think he's the second best card in the game, and he deserves a top 2 spot from me. But at number 1, this is not a surprise. It's Tim Thomas. Tim Thomas is just a freaking demigod that 2K decided to drop in the beginning of November, which absolutely is mind-boggling to me. But 6'10" with a 7'2" wingspan, can play small forward, so he's got unbelievable size. Hotspots from basically everywhere. 8 hoffs include agent 3, catch and shoot, corner specialist, deadeye, amped, clamp breaker, killer combos, and quick first step. Gold handles for days, gold blinders, limitless range, claymore, guard up, masher, limitless takeoff, fast twitch, bully, posterizer, rise up, brick wall, chase down artist, clamps, menace, pogo stick, post lockdown, workhorse, silver glove, challenger, interceptor, bronze anchor, elite all around defensive stats, 93 speed and excel for a 6'10" dude, 90 driving dunk, 95 shot 3, incredible dunk animations including front clutches, which I think are the best safe dunks in the game currently besides quick drops off 1, which is not really something in my team. And then he's got the best sigs in the game as well. John Wall size up escape, which is right up there with PG size up escape, is the best size up escape in the game. Couple that with Steve Francis size up, which is currently the best size up that we have in my team besides maybe D Rose size up, which is really only on D Rose. And then one of the best releases in the game, Luella base, Trae Young upper on quick, normal leaner with that Hoff agent 3s is ridiculous. He moves like a park card. He's 6'10". He's an elite slasher with the best dunk animations currently in my team, an elite defender with amazing all around stats and badges, and obviously an incredible shooter, slasher, and playmaker as well. He is a demigod that we got at the beginning of November, which is ridiculous, but easily the best card in the game currently in my personal opinion. So this is my list of the top 10 cards currently in my team. Let me know what you think of my list down in the comment section down below, who's maybe ranked too high, too low, or left off the list entirely that you think deserves a top 10 spot. And I hope you all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.